Hi friends, this is Shiva. Welcome back to Pictures and Paintings. Animals and birds are my go-to subjects. Occasionally, when I feel I need a change, I try doing monuments or architectures. This painting of Puri Jagannath Temple was inspired by a black and white photograph from 1890s by William Henry Cornish. And in this painting, you are going to watch me approach this from scratch. Happy watching. This post painting analysis section, I'm going to quickly talk to you about what I like in this painting and what could have been better. To start with, the reference photograph I had was a black and white photograph, and I wanted to do a color version of it. So the biggest opportunity I had was to see how I can interpret any information which was available around that period of time. So I had to do a little research, and I took a little bit of information from different sources. But what you see here is my own imagination of how this place would have looked. And the second thing for me is the little loose edges that I was able to maintain in a few places. Normally, I have the tendency of going in and painting every nook and corner. In this painting, you can see certain regions where I think the details are pretty fluid, like in these places. And I'm happy that's one step forward for me. And in terms of what could have been better, I definitely feel maybe the contrast in this image could have been a little bit more higher. There is a lot of bright areas, which is pretty good, and I'm happy about it. But the darks are not as dark as it could have been, and the overall everything seems to be in the mid-tone zone. So that's something for me to keep in mind for the future, because right now I'm really worried. I go and try do something here and then it might spoil the entire picture. And similarly, I did add one human being for the scale reference as well as to add some interest. Maybe adding a few more would have brightened this image a little bit more. But I'm pretty happy with a little deserted look where the focus goes on all the monuments, like the lion statues you see on either side of the gate, and then the little statues here. I consciously ensured they are not very detailed, but at the same time there is enough for us to look and observe. I was thinking of at least adding some birds in the sky to create a little interest. But then, what was very interesting about this temple is I heard that the birds don't fly right on top of the temple. So I stayed away from adding any of those elements, and I will live with what I have. But what do you think? As always, share your thoughts in the comments column below. I will be eager to read them. Thank you for watching this till the end. See you soon in the next one. Until then, bye bye.